What's up? How are you doing? I guess it is our
Yeah,
second time.
yes, it is our second session. So I'm
Mhm.
doing well. Thank you so much for asking. And how about you? How are you doing?
Well, this day was little bit hectic. The
Hmm.
weekends when your family asks you to do a lot of stuff.
Hmm.
It is pretty common, actually, in my case.
Yeah, exactly. It is. That's why
So,
we are growing to help our family members.
right. I guess it's been more than 2 months, right?
I think so. Yes.
Hmm. All right. Well, as usual, we do have a topic for today's session, and it
Mhm.
is celebrities. So, would you like to go ahead with the topic, or do you want to have a random chit chat? Although I'm fine
Yeah,
with
for a
both.
few minutes, for a few minutes we can have a random chit chat. Then we can talk about topic as well.
Hmm?
So,
Well,
so as you said
uh,
that your day was hectic, so I would love to know that what did you do today?
oh, okay. I had my mama to wash clothes, and today she made me to clean all the, what do you say, the upper portion of the doors. Like it's not exactly a window, but it is somewhat like a window.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
I'm not able,
Hmm.
like, I don't think there is a word for it because,
Hmm.
in North India, especially when you come to Rajasthan and Haryana, we do have a specific design for the doors because here,
Hmm.
the sandstorm kind of thing is very common,
Hmm.
and a humid weather. The summers, they are really dry sometimes the humidity is way above the 90, so you need
Hmm.
the upper portion of the door. So whenever it is like, the humidity is way too much, you cannot handle it, you just, slit the lid, and it will help you to gain some sort of ventilation. I guess that is it, it's supposed
Hmm.
to use. So yeah, that was cleaned. It took me around 1 hour, and
Hmm.
then I went to market to buy some groceries, which I was made aware like, hey, you are supposed to buy this kind of vegetable. Okay, check by pinching. Big, big, big. So
Yes.
yeah, that was all about. Then I just resumed my classes, studying, teaching. Yeah, pretty much same.
Okay,
But
that's
I do
great.
everything.
So, like nowadays, are you studying as well?
Yeah, I'm studying. Like, there is a requirement of PGT computer science. Like in our
Hmm.
state, the government, they are going to hold an exam for PGT of every subject, almost every subject. So I'm
Hmm.
preparing for that. Maybe it will happen in next month.
Okay,
I'm
so
not
you're
yet sure
preparing for
because they haven't
PGT
released the
Computer
notification.
Science.
Exactly.
Oh,
Because
that's wonderful. All the best for that.
thank you very much. Oh well, I do remember you are preparing for UPSC, right?
No, I don't.
I see.
Basically, I'm a student of my master's degree, that is Masters of Arts in English Literature.
Hmm.
And apart from this, I'm running a YouTube channel which is based on spoken English conversations.
Hmm.
And I'm also conducting sessions for students and I'm helping them to speak better English. That's what I'm doing nowadays. Specifically, I'm not preparing for any government job nowadays.
Okay. Well, I would like to ask you this thing because
Hmm.
the government job. This is a sort of crazy tag which almost every single person is changing if you are in your 20s. I'm not including everyone, but I would say 80 to 90%. At least they are
Yes, in
trying
North
once or
India,
twice.
it's very popular. Of course,
Yeah.
if you're in your 20s, everybody's going to ask you, what are you preparing for? So, if you will say no, then the people will look at you strangely. Like, what?
Exactly.
Like, why are not you preparing? Like, because you have, like, right age and like potential to do. So, why don't you do that? So, like,
Exactly.
this is the thing. And really, of course, the people they are doing it. And it's so crazy in my society as well.
So I'm going to ask you, somewhat opposite of that. Uh,
Mhm.
are there any reasons for not preparing for these type of jobs? Could you think of few?
Yes, for sure. As like people, they are preparing for the government because they want security in their life. I would like to choose like insecure career where I'll have to update myself always and I'll have to become better. So I'll have that fear to update or just, to polish myself always. Because if I'll go in a government job and once I will get something, I am sure that I'm not gonna do a lot of things in the future
Mhm.
because I'll go in a comfort zone. And the
Mhm.
second thing is that what I don't want that once in government job, if I'll be a PCT teacher, then till 60 I'm going to be a PCT teacher only. Okay, I will not be able to change my post somewhat. So
I think you will be able to get sort of promotion maybe after 6 to 7 years. Like if you are,
yeah, promotion in their department only, but in private sector, like right now I'm doing something else and I can do completely different thing after a few
Mhm.
years. Maybe I can
Mhm.
switch to another thing. So that's why I would like to choose it. And nowadays I'm just working on my spoken English. I would like to see myself as a podcast host, and at the end maybe I'll do some business kind of stuff. So that's what
Mhm.
the thing is. So I don't
Okay,
want to go through
and
government job.
if I ask you, like, let's say as an option B, you are supposed
Mhm.
to prepare for a government job. What kind of
Mhm.
position you will
Mhm.
desire? Like, maybe I can give you a few options. Among banking, uh, any sort of bureaucracy-related job, or maybe in I'm not even able to recall
Yeah,
a lot of
for
departments.
me, basically come from a commerce background, so banking is a very nice thing for me to do, and I
Oh, let
wanted
me
to
add you.
do like
Defense. Yeah. How about
Mhm.
defense?
Defense. Okay, fine. Air Force. Now it is there for 4 years only. So now I don't want to do it. I like I had no idea to do defense for myself. And when it comes to like state kind of police and stuff, my height is not up to the mark. I have only like 165 or something. So they are asking for 170. I can go for official ranks. Okay.
Mhm.
But I don't want to prepare for UPSC and UPPSC as well. I want to choose an independent career. That's what I can say.
Okay. And I want to know your opinion about, work from home culture, because nowadays in corporate it is pretty much popular since, we have been through the COVID situation, a lot of things happened, and people, I it is my opinion that they have become lazy and they just want to, work at their home. They just don't want to go outside. Although maybe they are saving the traveling expense, but yeah, what's your thought on that?
Yeah, that's fine for me. I can do that. If I'll get a good setup at my home, I can do from my home, no problem. Because living in big cities like Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, I don't want to be like, there in big cities also. So if I'm able to work from here, it can be another option for me. I can provide services by sitting at home, and I can manage all the things at my family as well. So that can be a good option. And in future I'm not sure, because future is not certain for everyone. Even though the people who are preparing for the government jobs, they are not sure that whether they are going to get a job in government sector or not.
Yeah,
So
it's pretty
for
much
me also it's the
unpredictable.
same. Maybe whatever I'm thinking about myself, maybe it is not going to happen. So another option, what can I do? I can start my own institution in the future, and I can train people for the spoken English. So that can be also an option. There are several options for me. And being just the if I will work really hard on my communication, I can go into corporate as well. So,
Hmm.
and there are
Okay.
several
Let's change
educational
the situation
companies
a
out
little
there.
bit.
Hmm.
If I ask you as a business owner, would you like to
Hmm.
have, or would you like to, give these sort of working culture to your employees, asking them to work from home? How efficient it would be for your business? What do you think?
For my business, I know very well there are the drawbacks for like if the people they are working. If I'm the owner, then I know very well, because it is difficult to what I will do. That will be kind of 3 days from home and 2 days from office. So
Hmm.
because when they are in office, they will be able to completely focus on their work. But when they are home, they are saying, okay, I will not be able to do it at this moment or this is stuff. Because I have been training a lot of people, and they are telling when they work from home, they are not able to focus completely on work. because in between of that they will get a lot of interruptions and they will help their family. And even though I'm saying the same, that if I will work from home, like I'll be able to help my family. So that's what the saying, if I will be like the owner, I would love to do that for 3 days from home or 2 days from office. So I can check all those things and I can check their status, even though they are sending their status every day if they are working from home. But when they are working from office, that's totally different.
Well, actually, a lot of companies they are following this very specific model. I guess they do call it a hybrid way. You know,
Hybrid mode, yes.
yeah, they just give around 4 days work from home and 2 days you have to come to the office.
Yeah.
But I don't think that is very much efficient. Like, you know, it is a little bit inconvenient when you have adjusted yourself in a certain way for 4 days and then you are supposed to ask like, yeah, I had to go to office today. So, you know, the
Yeah,
situation is
that's
kind
not
of a
good for
student who don't
employees.
want to go to school.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's like
exactly.
four
For the
days.
people, for me, of course, like if I'm going to be an employee, I don't gonna like it. So I'm
Mhm.
not going to like it. But being an owner, you are asking, right? If I'll be running the business, so for that, then it will be good for me. But if I will be employee there, it is not. It will be really headache kind of thing for me. Oh, okay, I'll have to go to office for 2 days, and that's not interesting. So,
Right. Let's take a few questions from our topic as well. And
mhm,
I would be more interested in talking about the career aspect because, you know,
mhm,
the celebrities, most of those in India, there are people who idolize, like, you know, the actors, actresses, whatever. So I would like to ask you about the income perspective. What are the, you know, lot of youngster, the people who are in
mhm,
the 18s, like less than 20, they do want to become, you know, some sort of, it can be actor, actress, it can be a model,
influencer.
any
Mhm.
position, you know, regarding the fame and a lot of money, of course. How can I forget that? So what do you think, like, is it okay to chase after a certain position which is unpredictable? I would say the lowest success rate when it comes to, you know, the movie industry. The number of applicants and the number of people who really make it, the ratio is like way lower than even the government competitive jobs. So, what do you think? What kind of advice do you give to
Yeah,
the children?
I it depends on a, like, person, like how much adventurous kind of career he would like to choose in like in his life. Because when
Mhm.
it comes to this industry, of course, I am able to see a lot of good actors who are not getting work, right? So there is no certainty that if you will get two movies and those are doing well in the market, after that also maybe you will not get the movies for a very long period of time. So there is
Right.
no certainty in this career as well. And nowadays competition is too much because YouTube is giving a lot of stars. Okay, because
Exactly.
what, before several years ago they were only dependent that celebs kids will become the stars and that they will do a lot of stuff and they will become a star if they are kids of good
Mhm.
actors. But now talent is everywhere and they can come out and they can work hard for themselves and they are able to prove themselves as well. So but I must say, like, it is a very like difficult career. You will have to invest a lot of time. I don't really think so that within 6 months or 1 year or 2 year you are going to get whatever you want from yourself. It is going to take decades. Okay, maybe it can take
Right.
10 years, 15 years as well. When you will be in your 30s or maybe late 30s, maybe then you will get success. So that's what the thing is. So it depends on a person. If he would like to go for this kind of insecure like career, or just to maybe he would like to go, if he's passionate about it, he has a strong family background, then of course he can go for it. If he comes from a family background like which is not so good, so then he should choose for something else. That's what I will suggest to
Okay.
people.
What if we change the country? Let's say, let's talk about you. If you were to be born in a different country, any of the
Hmm.
Western one,
Hmm.
Canada, or any of the countries, those. So, how different would your life would be in terms of the career? What do you think?
In terms of career, I feel they have more opportunities because even though they are hiring a lot of people from India or in other countries, so if I would have born in Canada, of course, it would be easy for me to get job or do something. there and get the good pay also. So, but in India, it's very like competitive, and the cut-throat competition is there. 1.5 billion people are there, and
Right, right.
60% youth who are struggling to get a job, and everybody would like to get a job in a secure like sector. They don't want to choose something which is not so good, because even though in our country some kind of kind of social stigmas are also there, that if you come from this specific caste, you can't do such kind of jobs. Okay, but in
Mhm.
foreign countries there is nothing that's not there, so you can do anything whatever you want, and easily you can get good money also. And it is not compulsion for you to work for 7 days or 30 days, because competition is not that much. So like there are a lot of things you can choose: 3 days a week, 5 days a week, 7 days a week. It depends on you. So if you would have been born there, of course it will be wonderful in
Okay,
countries like
let's
Canada,
take a
because they
last
have
question. It
really
is my
less
personal
population.
one.
Hmm.
Who is your favorite actor or actress, and why? Why do you like that person?
Yeah, basically I'm not into movies a lot, but after that also I like some actors. And when it comes to
Okay, we can replace
Bollywood,
the
I
word
like.
from
Mhm.
celebrities. Like, if
Yes,
you're
of
not fine
course.
with the actress, there it can be some, entrepreneur, some CEOs,
No, I would say about
some
actors, no
politician.
problem. I do like, yeah, actors as well. So I do like Akshay Kumar a lot. So the
Mhm.
way he's presenting himself, it's wonderful. He's into comedies as well. He's into like a stunt. He's into serious movies also, social stuff also he's doing. So that's wonderful when it comes to the actor. And when it comes to actress, I like Aishwarya Rai, of course. She did
Mhm.
a lot of stuff, and she comes from a very nice background, I must say, and I like her, the way she's also presenting herself, and she was the Miss World also. Yes.
Yeah.
So I like
I think it was the year 2002 or 3. I'm not sure.
it
Like,
was. I'm not sure. It was in
I was a small
1994,
kid that
I
time.
think.
I don't remember
No,
that
maybe
much.
1994, or maybe no. It was in
Oh, really?
2000, because in Priyanka Chopra and Aishwarya Rai were in the same year. So one for Miss World and one for like Miss Universe or something like that. In 1994 there was Susmita Sen, but in 2000 Priyanka Chopra and Aishwarya Rai were there.
Yeah,
I
that's why
hope
I'm
so.
saying I
I'm
was a
not.
little
I
kid, so I
can't say
don't
for sure.
remember that much.
Yeah.
No worries. So, well, it's time to wind it up. Do you have any questions for me?
No, I don't have. I enjoyed the session. It was really nice talking to you.
Yeah, it was a short one. Like, I hope it was of the 30-minute one. We could have talked a lot. But, anyways,
Yes.
as for the feedback, you're amazing. And I don't really know, what kind of suggestion I should give you, because the only thing I can figure it out, like, it is, somewhat regarding the eye contact, but I cannot be sure since we are talking online. Sometimes the camera position might be here. That's why maybe that guy is not looking at me. You know, in that sort of situation. Well, apart from that, everything is amazing. You're a good one.
Okay. Thank you so much. And thanks
Okay,
to
it
you.
was really nice talking to you. Bye bye. See ya. Have a great day ahead.